wubba lubba dub dub.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome and hello to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Marky Mark from SoulOhmReviews.com. We've got Kris from Lethal Coils, the dude himself from across the pond. He is back with us. We thought we was going to lose him today. He was so worried. There was little bum was going squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. But he is here. He is back with us. And I'm so pleased. Good to see you, kiddo. And then also, we've got BFG. We have got the wonderful Steve, my co-host on Tales of the Ohm. The wonderful Stevie BFG. Woo! We're all pumped tonight. We're all pumped.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good evening, chat. Hello to you all. Good evening, spanners. Orion, hope you're all right, kiddo. Big love to you, matey. Not been feeling too good as our little Orion. So, big thumbs up. I'm giving you a bit of a vump as well. If you're wondering where my little brother is, he's looking after the baby Jesus. He's babysitting, basically, so he can't make it tonight. So, big love to my little bro, big love to the baby Jesus, and big love to the whole family. So, Kris!
What's up, my friend?
Go on, you got to say hello to chat.
Hello, chat. First of all, I just want to say it's blown my mind that how many people wanted to help me out after my announcement today. As you know, Mark, I almost wasn't here. Because of internet stuff, not having the money to pay the bills and whatnot. But emergency services through my mother-in-law took care of it. And so we are up for the moment. For the time being, we are back up and running. So with that, thank you guys. It's been awesome. Let's do BFG Hudson, testing 1, 2, 3. How are you? Ryan's Braces, JP Vape Reviews. We got...
And his internet's gone at that very moment. He's back. He's back. No, he's gone again.
No, I'm here. I'm here. I was just holding very, very still.
Goober, what's up, dude? What is up, yo? Peace out.
Ruby is in the house. We got Timmy. We got Horsham Heating. How are you doing? Jules Mama Vapes. Tolomac. Andike Magyar. How are we doing? JP Ward. And Mr. Har2K Andy. How's it going, brother? Bill Richards. Tim Baker. Luz Theron. What's going on? Pud Puffs. Coming down the line.
Vaping Irish.
Yes, Vaping Irish. How are you? UK Vapester. How are you? Michelle B. How are you? And Stu and Stuart. Hello, my darlings. How are we all doing? Ooh. And thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Michelle, love those love hearts. They're awesome. Where'd you get them from, girl?
Blooming heck, your mic's a bit dodgy there, Steve. You sound like a Dalek.
No, that's not good.
Go on, say exterminate.
Exterminate.
Say danger, Will Robinson.
Danger!
danger, Will Robinson.
Oh yes, you're having some serious problems with your mic there, Stevie boy. Not at all.
Try unplugging it and plugging it back in.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Try the connection at the microphone too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flat Cat Vapor, good evening to you, sir.
Gaz, what's going on, my man? Big love.
He is the dude, isn't he? He is the dude.
Colette.
Is that any better, darling?
Yeah, that's perfect. Jules, Mama Vapes, Huggles, sweetheart, love you muchly. God, I've just done a 5-mile bike ride, and I'm in a...
Did you really?
Yeah, I've just done I literally came home from work. I'll tell you the quick story really, really quickly. Obviously, you know, I'm diabetic, and the doctors keep on complaining at me that I don't do enough exercise. Well, I'm stuck in an office all day long, so I'm not very, very active. besides obviously brain-wise. So Jan has got me a exercise bike, so I've got it in front room. So I've been cycling every day straight after work, do half an hour, roughly. I've been watching either Custom Cars or Wheeler Dealers, because you don't like either of them programs, but you can get them on the Afterplay on the app, you know, that kind of thing. So I've been...
It really does take your mind off of it, doesn't it? If
yeah.
you get involved in the TV show, you forget that you're exercising.
Yeah. So it's so like... I look at it this way. I'm not so like trying to do any challenges or anything like that, but I couldn't believe it, I ended up doing 5 mile today, so quite impressed. Kris Doyles, huggles to you, kiddo.
Mark,
Grimmy.
how's it going, buddy?
Jackanory. Oh, blooming heck, we're showing his age there, kiddo. Jackanory, tell us a story.
Flat Cap Vapor, thank you very much, man. I'm doing all right. It's still a bit stressful, but we're doing all right. Thank you.
Well, it was quite funny, that, really, wasn't it? The first time, I mean, I'm telling stories here. It just seems to be on and on, this. First time ever, I thought, I saw Chris's post that he's going on Twitch. He's going to do a bit of gaming. Now, I'm not a gamer, so I ain't got a clue. So I thought, do you know something? I'm going to have a quick look, see what he's actually doing, you know, in this gaming thing. So he was on this game. I ain't got a clue what it was called. He was looking for some dirt to put out a fire. Don't ask me. It's a game. And he couldn't find this dirt. Then next minute, he just went dead. And you're so like, great. The first time I ever come to see the maestro in gaming and his internet dies.
Some people would argue that. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I thought I just pray to God, Kris, that I didn't jinx you.
No, it wasn't, man. It wasn't you. I gotta tell you though, I lost my shit when I found out what happened.
Oh, I bet.
I was going out of my mind. When I did that video, it was hard to do. When I went live on my phone there, that was hard. Vaping with TC, what's going on, my man?
So, Mr. BFG, what's your buffet tonight?
My buffet.
Once you've told us your buffet, you can pass it on to one of us.
What are you putting in your mouth?
Yes. And Kris, I hope there will be updates about the squirrel.
Oh, yes, we want more nuts.
I could go get him.
We'll do that in a bit.
Petting squirrel on camera. Fabulous.
Stu says my mic is very quiet.
Well, that's not a problem. You leave where you are and I'll just turn you up.
Sounds good.
This evening we have the Pandora. BFG bar.
That's right. Go on, carry on.
Okay.
I was going to say, Knucklehead Vapes are doing a sale on at the present moment of that. I think it's $19.99.
It is.
On what?
Have a swifty look on eBay.
Is that the Pandora? They're doing £19.99 on those.
It's a naughty one.
Yeah, mine too.
Yes, $19.99 on eBay. Have a look for Melton Mowbray.
Melton Mowbray.
Melton Mowbray.
In the heart of Melton Mowbray.
And in the Pandora, we have the Nova Vapes banana milk. I'm loving that stuff.
Posh.
Indeed. We have I've got a bit old school here. I dug out the Govad.
Oh, geez.
Really?
I haven't had a bash on this in ages. So I thought, stick it on top of the old battered Cylon, and I've been puffing away.
Hello,
Enjoying...
Mr. MBK Vapors in the house.
Danny!
Evening, Danny. Enjoying a little Homeboy Volume 2, the rhubarb, raspberry and orange blossom. Very nice. Very nice.
Is the orange strong, or is it just sort of like hitting you in the background, or is it just that more citrus flavour?
It's the citrus flavour. The rhubarb comes in, punches you.
Yeah, is that the sour rhubarb?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's nicer because it's not a battery acid rhubarb, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Don't make your top lip curl under.
Damn, I'm ugly enough as it is. I don't need anything to do with that. Oh, whoa! Teeth.
Woo! Boys.
The MVV, Lost Vapes Goon on top, and that has got apple elderflower and garden mint. We're having a rather lovely garden party flavour with that. It's very nice.
I bet you got cucumber sandwiches next there, G, aren't you? With cress on.
No. I've got a great steak bake tucked under the keyboard. Mate.
Hands where we can see him, sir.
I bet you've got a doily as well, aren't you?
I refuse to say. Anything below the camera is my business.
Have you got them doily things that you have on back of your chair?
In our house. Be thankful I haven't got a wet chamois leather behind me, mate.
Gaily Bops, huggles.
Anyway, that is my buffet. This evening's beverage of choice, a little relentless.
Do you need a bit of energy, do you, sir?
Oh, on to the second can. I hope to be bouncing off the ceiling by the end of the third one. And this evening's music choice on the way home from work was a touch of Paramore.
Ooh.
A little Soul Asylum. And, what was the other one? Damn. Oh, Anthrax. Anthrax.
Well.
What's the time? So,
It's
moving
a
on.
house.
You ain't kidding, son. So, moving on. Let's have a change up. SoulOhm. What are you placing between your lips this evening?
Nothing.
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 Hands in the other room.
Nothing. I don't do anything, mate. I'm very innocent. I don't even vape. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Dean Devil Vapor, what's going on, my brother? Big love, man.
Hashtag spoon. Right, what am I on tonight? I've got the drop with the Keen. I am absolutely loving this mech. Review will be coming out of this next week. I know Mark TVP's done his one. Good job on that one, kiddo. And so has Nick from Daily Vape TV. He's done a cracking review of it as well. Absolutely loving this to pieces. In that, I have got the Vape Star Ink Red Lace. Got that one. What else have I got? I did the review yesterday. This is the Wasp Nano RT8 with the bubble glass. Bubble glass. You can pick them up separately. So yeah. Really enjoying that one. Big shout out to Hip Hop Juice for sending me that along. Underneath that, I'm all Ohmie connections here. This is the Ohmie Flash VT1. You got the posh version, didn't you? You got the lady and thing. I just got the boring black. There you go. Look at that.
I feel left out.
I just went boring and black. So in that one, I was doing the digging of some of my juices. This is Vanga's Strawberry Smoothie, and it is really nice. What else have I got on? I have got Zikelpe. Yes, a Zikelpe. Going all matchy-matchy. We've got purple top there with the purple Urus. I'm going to eventually get a review out of this one.
Every time you say that, I want to say urine.
Urine or Uranus?
Urine. Every time you say Urus, I want to say urine.
Can I just compliment your lovely purple tip?
Do you like my purple tip? It's all matchy-matchy.
Lovely.
And in that, I've got Breakfast Delight from which company is it? Luxury Vapes. They are, if I remember rightly, they are from Spain, these. And it is absolutely gorgeous, this. It's on the picture, it looks more like a pancake with strawberries and cream. I'm not getting the pancake, I'm getting almost that aftertaste of toast. You know when you've had a jam piece of toast, you've eaten it and swallowed it, and then you've got that in your mouth still. Basically, you've got the burnt crumbs still in your mouth. It's kind of like that, but you've got this really strong cream, and you've got these really strong strawberries, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Really do like it, but because you've got the toasty taste in your mouth, it just calms it down, takes that sweetness off. Really do like it. Very, very nice. Well, so I've got the humongous tank from Steakhive. This is the glass. Which version is it now? It's the V2, isn't it? Glass V2. And I've got that on the VX530. What have I got in that one? I've got my homebrew lemon in that one. And that's what I've got on today. Drinking wise, I'm on Coca-Cola, Red Label, 0 sugar, 0 everything else.
Coke Zero.
There you go. And that was it for me. Over to Lethal Coils. Break it down.
Don't knock it until you've tried it. Ask Dino.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm a bad vapor. I got nothing. I'm kidding. What do I got going on today? I've got the H Cigar Wild Wolf 235 brought this combo back out with the FP on top. I've kind of been missing it. So I threw some batteries in there, threw the FP on top, and I decided I was going to rock that today. In that, what we've got is some of this, infused liquids mocha Vape, which is that mocha espresso and Irish cream blend, which is almost gone. A little upset about that. Also, I've got that Punisher series Reg V3.
That is nice.
The 24mm Kennedy on top. And in that, I'm actually running some 0 milligram. This is the Mexican fried ice cream from our very own Stevie Dilligaff Porter.
Oh, lucky devil.
Yeah, it's
I
really
want to try that.
Really good stuff. Really good. And then I've got my drag, my Voopoo drag with the Hell Vape and Beyond Vape Hell Beast tank on top. Very, very nice. I like that it's hybrid. I can use it sub-ohm, I can use it mouth to lung, doesn't matter, fits my needs. And I've also finally, last up, I've got the overpowered mod with the Twisted Messes TM24 Pro on top. Very, very nice combination here. Obviously, stacked setup. It's running in series. Loving it. And what do I have in those?
Nice.
I have in the Twisted Messes 24 Pro, I've got some squeezed liquids peach.
Oh, what size bottle is that?
What's that?
What size bottle is that?
This is 30 mils.
Is it?
Yeah, that's a 30 mil bottle.
Cool.
Yeah. Got that in a sampler box for from NVE. And in the Hell Beast PB and Jam Monster in 24 milligram mixed salt.
Cool.
And that's what I got going on. And what am I drinking? Coffee. I'm drinking coffee and music. Haven't really had any time to listen to music today, to be honest with you. So.
No, I ain't been listening to any music, to be honest with you. Right. Before we go any further, kiddo, I do apologise. Have you finished your buffet?
Yes, that's it. That's all.
Right. This is a good subject. Now, all three of us are mech heads. So this is going to be a good question for us all. Stu Q asked, all mechs are going constant contact. Does it really make a difference, or is it just another trend?
It does make a difference.
It makes a big difference.
It does. Not only for conductivity, but also for condition of your batteries. With a constant contact in the switch, you don't get the arc marks on your battery. You would actually get the arc marks on the switch itself, on the contacts underneath.
Yeah.
So that's a big plus right there.
The other thing I've found is, you know, when you're screwing down your dripper, yeah, sometimes you'll crank it just that little bit too tight and you end up denting the top of your contact. I seem to get a better feel with the constant contact. There's just that little bit of play, because obviously you've got your auto level in there, haven't you?
Well, the first ever contact mech that I got was the Glass V2, and I thought that was absolutely such a clever idea. Mechs have come a long way. When you stop and look at the history of an actual mech mod, going back probably plus 2 years, it used to be a case of a solid tube, and the switch would be connected all on the inside. You'd have to get a screwdriver, a long screwdriver, to unscrew it at the bottom to try and get it out. But obviously, they swapped over to switches that are removable from the bottom. Then they went on to these constant contact, and yeah, they are brilliant. But if you've not got a constant contact and you're running, should we say low ohms? And when I'm saying about low ohms, I'm talking about a 0.11 and any lower. You're going to get a lot more arcing. Some mechs arc more than others. I mean, every mech will arc. It doesn't matter what mech it is. Every mech will arc. But
it's just there.
Some arc even more than others, depending on what your build is. And what happens is, when it's obviously arcing, you end up with deposits of carbon either on your actual battery and on your switch. So having a constant contact removes it connecting onto your battery. You still get it on your switch, but you don't get it on your battery. So you're protecting your battery. So it's a damn good thing. Two things that have come out over the last, especially the last 2 years, is a inner sleeve on the actual tube, and obviously the constant contact. Both of them absolutely brilliant.
Which one of Stan's mechs was it that had the anti-arc button?
TVP.
Those right there.
Oh, the fiberglass
pens.
Yeah.
Do you know what I use? I use these.
Oh, the nail file.
Yeah, the nail file. They were absolutely brilliant.
Very fine grit nail files. Yep.
Yeah, if you go to, I picked mine up from Asda. It's like a pad, but it's got 1 to 5 on the actual foam bar. So you just start off at 1, which is really, really rough, and then you just polish it up. You end up with a fantastic finish on your switches.
So I thought that was a good question, that one.
That was. Which one of Stan's mods was it that had the anti-arc switch, but it just seemed to cause more arcing? I'm trying to think.
On the Dreamer, he was having. I know he was having.
That was it.
On the Dreamer, he was having only on the stainless steel though. It was only on the stainless steel, and I believe that they solved that by October of last Exo.
I don't know if the first batch had them, but the Dreamer now comes with 2 different contacts.
Right.
I think they only shipped it with 1 on the first batch, on the first release. But they now have 2 different contacts. They've got one that's like kind of rigid, kind of knurled tipped on the flat part, and then they've got the solid pin. I know when I had my stainless steel, which sadly, guys, I do not have anymore. I traded that off. But when I had mine, swapping to that solid contact pin really helped to get rid of the hot button.
That was what I sort of. I don't own a Dreamer. I wish I did.
Yeah.
Ironically, do you know something? Considering that I am a mech fan, I've never owned a Dreamer. Never owned. I've had a go at loads of people's Dreamers and all that. I've had a go at them. In fact, I had a go at a stacked one in October, but I've never actually owned one.
I got visions of you borrowing this mech going, you're a naughty mech. You're a really naughty mech.
You naughty mech. You very naughty mech, you.
Yep. No, but you should pick one up. They're a brilliant little mod.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was over the moon when I picked me Duster up. That was one mech I've been after for ages.
The what, Duster?
Yeah.
Oh, I love mine. I love mine.
It's such a lovely little. Oh,
it looks absolutely stunning when they're all polished up and shined. They perform amazingly.
And again, constant contact.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
And constant contact. Absolutely. It hits like a train. I love it. For an 18650, it hits like a train.
Kris, dear boy, what's this polishing you speak of?
Polishing? I'm trying. Obviously, I've got this to review. Mark TVP, loved your review, mate. Spot on.
Oh, is that the Keen?
Yeah, this is the Keen. This is coming out next week. But I want it to go patinaed. So I'm gonna have to polish it up for obviously the review, make it look, you know, respectable on camera. But yeah, I'm gonna try and patina this one. I just don't know why. I think
hot summer days, man. Hot summer days. Bring it out with you. Hold it in your hand. Get it all sweaty.
it don't work with me.
He polishes.
I polish mechs. That is I've not cleaned it once since Expo, and I've been using it since Expo.
Oh, that's right. You said your hand, the oils on your hand, somehow polish it even more.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You want to hold some of mine? I'll give you some of mine to hold.
Yeah, no. Honestly, it'll only take about a day.
I already tried that line, Kris. He didn't fall for it.
Honestly, if anybody wants me to use their mechs and clean them, I'm quite happy. I'll send you my address. If you want to send me, want to send me your marks, I'm quite happy to polish your mod.
Quite happy to polish your tube.
Mark, I'm so sorry, mate. Had I known your good lady was within hearing distance, I wouldn't have mentioned it.
That could be a new YouTube channel, couldn't it? Polish my mod.
Polish my mod. That would be a great show name.
But Julie seems to know quite a bit about it, because I'm not. I sort of jumped into chat there, and I just saw Jerkins lotion. What's up?
Oh, Julie, she's here. Bless her.
She's very handsy with her mods.
Oh, hello.
And she likes them long as well. Mm.
Oh,
I made you brandy, baby.
Talking about Julie, how's the squirrel?
bring forth the nut to molester.
Oh yes, baby. Dear God. He's gone to get the squirrel. Go.
You do realize we're going to get a right roasting off his good lady. You know this.
Why?
Because if we disturb that squirrel... Oh.
He's not the only nuts that's going to get crushed.
Well, the only good thing about this scenario is we're this side of the Atlantic.
Yeah, we're definitely on the safe side.
Yeah. I think we're safe.
I mean, I've seen Roxy in action. I mean, yeah. You ain't gonna mess with that, babe. You ain't gonna mess with her. No way.
I didn't know he did that sort of streaming.
Yeah, didn't you?
Ooh, no. Is that Patreon?
Mark has a secret channel on Pornhub called Polishing That Pole.
Oh, I say.
Well, it's better than Suck My Mod's new RDA, isn't it? I mean, fancy calling it The Passage. Oh, I'm sucking Matt Suck My Mod's Passage. Look at that!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Geronimo, stop jumping at the camera. Yeah, would you not do that?
Oh, he's gorgeous. Have you named him yet?
Geronimo.
Geronimo.
Kind of fitting, isn't it?
Oh.
I just nearly shat myself. He's got a furry face.
Oh,
That is so cute. Look at him.
where you going?
He's after your nuts.
Actually, I've got seeds for him.
He likes you, doesn't he?
Nice pampering.
Oh, Ryan, it's a rat with a fluffy tail.
Hey, I've got 4 of those downstairs too, if you want me to.
No.
I can't believe that, considering that you got him out of the wild, how tame he is.
He's only 7 weeks.
Yeah. That is brilliant, that. Oh, everyone's going, in chat. He's so cute. Hey, oh.
Where you going? Up there.
He's going down the hole.
He's off to review the passage, dear boy. Off to review the passage.
What's down here?
No, we don't grab paper towel tubes. Come on.
Oh, bless him.
All right. It's time to go home, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, it's time to go home now. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, bless him. That was so cute. A big round of applause.
Round of applause?
Oh, dearie me. So then, while Lethal is putting his squirrel back.
Really?
While he's putting his whistle back. So, we've got some plans, haven't we? This weekend.
Oh, we have.
Yes. Are you going to tell everybody what we're going to be doing?
We're going to be sitting in the dark, sharing popcorn.
We're off to see the Avengers.
Oh, yes. And it is work. It is work indeed.
Yes, work.
Yeah, because once we've watched the Avengers, we shall be discussing pretty much Endgame and the whole arc on Tales from the Ohm on Sunday. That will be our main topic.
Yes, the main topic is
Main
Avengers. Main topic time.
Well,
Still fancy Ruby more, Mark. I hate to say it, mate.
so that
Julie needs notes.
yeah, Bill, he became tame very easily. The story behind him is that he was found at a horse barn and just waltzed right up to the first person he saw and stayed with them. He wouldn't drink water, nothing. My wife brought him back here because, well, that's what she does. And so we started nursing him. He started drinking water again. He's eating and everything now. So it's good. The end goal is to release him back out into the wild. He's so young, however, I don't know if that's going to be possible. I think being kept in captivity at this age and being handled by humans so much, I think that it's going to really not allow that to happen. And so he may end up becoming a permanent resident here.
No,
But it's not like we go out and set traps and like, ooh, squirrel! You know.
No,
Rest
we're-
of these nuts.
It's just roadkill, isn't it, Chris? I mean, you don't actually trap anything.
No.
Bless
That's
you.
why he's got a flat tail. No.
Stop it. Behave.
I think it's awesome.
Vaping Irish, behave. You leave Michelle alone, bless her.
Orion's braces. Make sure you have a hole in the bottom of your popcorn bucket.
I'm holding popcorn.
I'm never grabbing in another barrel again.
Thank God for that. I don't have to try and smuggle in a magnifying glass again.
They'll think it's a kernel.
No, not that many stars, mate.
Yeah, I'm mega looking forward to it. Have you seen Endgames, Chris?
Have I seen what?
Endgames. Yeah. No. Oh, we'll have to be careful who we say and what we say.
Well,
I don't mind. I don't follow the thing too much anyways. I just enjoy the movies. I don't follow the story or the universe or anything like that. So I just think it's neat seeing so many like other characters coming in from crossovers. Like you've got, we just watched Infinity War the other night and how they brought in the Guardians of the Galaxy in, and I like seeing all of that, like mixing and mingling between different universes.
I love Guardian of the Galaxy. Absolutely love that to pieces. I think it's such a, family, adult entertainment. I really do.
I don't want to be the downer on this, but I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy's in the comic compared to Guardian of the Galaxy's on the screen.
It's different.
Completely different beast.
Oh, yeah, totally, yeah.
But, I mean, Finn pointed out a cracking one here, because I had Star Wars, yeah? When Star Wars first came out, I was 7 years old. And obviously I've grown up with Star Wars and the ongoing arc. Finn's done exactly the same with the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So he remembers us seeing the first Iron Man, and then this is like a big thing for him. You know, this is sort of 11 years of investment So he's really looking forward to coming with us.
Yeah, but thing is, though, we've got 30-odd years of investment in Star Wars.
Let me ask a question here. I was watching Infinity War the other night, and towards the beginning, when they were just first introducing Tony Stark into the movie, they were doing that whole jogging thing, him and Pepper.
Pepper, yeah.
And she mentioned something, and like I said, I don't really follow the universe, but when did Tony Stark have the surgery to have his heart replaced?
End of
number 3, wasn't it? Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Also, a lot of people won't know this because they'll have either stopped it or left this cinema. There is extra storylines at the end of the credits.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
There's normally a feeder scene for the next Marvel Universe film.
I'll have to rewatch some of them.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, so when the credits come up, stay sat down.
Oh, you mean like they did with Deadpool, the first one?
Yeah. Yeah. Not as many unicorns.
Not as many unicorns. Or wet napkins.
Oh, don't. No. That end scene in Deadpool where he does the Ferris Bueller Day Off ripoff, that has got to be a classic. Oh, that is brilliant.
Which was your favorite, 1 or 2?
I enjoyed them both as much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of the X-Men anyway, so anything that takes the piss out of Colossus like Deadpool did in 2. You know,
See, I've never been a fan of the X-Men.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the X-Men universe, it's not linear. They changed going from. I'm talking about the original X-Men that came out with Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
And obviously the carry-ons that are going off now. They changed the way that things happened to certain mutants. It's like Wolverine. In the original Wolverine with Patrick Stewart, he got changed with the metal one way. Then when it came to doing Wolverine on his origins, they changed the way that he got the metal parts.
We don't talk of Wolverine origins. No.
I liked Wolverine origins. Oranges. Oh, I like Wolverine's oranges. 28 pence a hand.
It's the lycra, darling. That's what does it.
But yeah, they keep on swapping and changing. It's so like when Patrick Stewart, I mean, he was always bald. But when they got the new character, he had hair. And it was so like, well...
Yeah, that was explained away in Apocalypse.
Yeah, but it's just the timelines are wrong.
It was... Right. So you've got the original, which started midway through. Yeah, with Patrick Stewart, etc. Then you've got X-Men First Class, which is the earlier part.
Yeah, that is the prequel.
Yeah. And the prequels come through, and then you've got... That culminated with Days of Future Past. And there's Dark Phoenix coming out, which is going to be the last film of the X-Men series.
Are you not excited to see Sansa? Sansa is playing Dark Phoenix from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I'm not a Game of Thrones fan, so...
Oh.
In fact, I hate to say it, but I've never watched a single episode.
Oh, God, you owe it to yourself.
I have to say that. Dear Lord!
Bear
Mr.
with.
Lucifer, sir!
Bear with.
Who's this ugly bastard?
People can't see me yet.
You are very quiet, sir.
I am.
Yeah, you're very quiet. That's not a bad thing.
Seeing as we can't hear you, Adam, can you do your impersonation of Lucifer Series 4, please? Yeah, let's see the pecs.
See, you come in late, we have to rag on you.
You're very quiet.
Wait there. Try it.
Hasn't he got wonderful skin?
He has, hasn't he?
He's handsome bastard.
Yeah.
Very posh.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
A little bit.
Oh, that's better. It's getting better.
Getting better.
What moisturiser are you using?
Jizz.
Good lad.
Good evening, Adam GBV.
The cream of some young chap brand, was it, Adam?
It was my own.
Oh, I've heard of that Chinese one. Cream of some young guy.
The things you do for 20 fags. Hey-oh!
The things we do for 20 fags.
Hello everyone. How's the scooter? How's the scooter? My scooter is fine, thank you. My jeans are not.
Oh, Jesus.
My jeans are not.
Go on.
Can you remember? Right, you know when I first seen everyone at Expo on the Saturday when everyone came in.
Oh, your ripped jeans.
And my ripped jeans, yeah, and they're all going, have you fell off your scooter? Have you fell off your scooter? I'm like, no, I haven't.
Well, you did look like you had.
Adam, the Marvel fan. I'm actually a DC fan, massive DC fan.
You are a massive DC fan. I've seen your toilet. Well,
Yeah.
your previous toilet.
My previous toilet. Now, went there.
There you go.
That's just in here. There's all sorts.
Saying that, you're talking about Batman. Actually, Adam had we had a conversation a few months back about Adam and Batman. You think Ben Affleck was most truest Batman?
Ben Affleck was the truest Batman. I am a massive Batman fan, and like stupidly massive. Now, written-wise, no, he wasn't the most truest Batman, but for true to form actual what Batman should have been like, if they'd have toned back the violence ever so slightly, Ben Affleck is perfect. And listen, I was the biggest hater of Ben Affleck as Batfleck originally. I thought, what are you getting him for? But then they gave him the Widow's Peak, which...
So who was your first up? Before he played Batman, who was your first?
Right. If I'd have liked to see anyone, there's a guy called Matt Bomer who was cast.
Oh, I meant previous Batman.
Previous Batman, Val Kilmer, if I'm going to be honest.
Oh,
What?
I'm a Michael Keaton fan, bro.
Keaton,
I'm with Kris.
Yeah,
Keaton
I am.
was weird enough to nearly pull it off. Val Kilmer as Batman. Once again, if you ignore the film and look at the Batman character, Val Kilmer was perfect. He was brooding. He was a little bit dark. If they'd have written him a better movie, it'd have been brilliant.
See, I rather the other one. The Dark Knight. What's his name?
Christian Bale was good as well.
I liked him, and I thought this because I always thought Batman, especially the remake Batmans that you guys are talking about. I always found that it was too comic-y. It was too, whereas the remake, the Dark Knight and things like that, gave that little bit more seriousness to Batman.
But Christian Bale was too polished. Michael Keaton just had that little edge of psycho.
Right. The issue that I have with Christian Bale, right, and there's only one, and that's only one. When they did Dark Knight Rises, the last one, they tried to play a lot on the original book, which is Dark Knight Rises and Dark Knight Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Frank Miller can write till cows come home back then. When he cares about a project, he will write properly.
Sin City.
Exactly.
Sin City's amazing.
They made him do Dark Knight Master Race, which is Dark Knight 3, dreadful, because he didn't want to do it. But Dark Knight and Dark Knight Strikes Back were brilliant. They were set, obviously, in the future where Batman had retired but came back, blah, 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 blah. Now, they drew a lot on that story for Dark Knight Rises. And the issue that I had is he just wasn't gruff and old enough. Now, the animated film, Dark Knight Strikes Back, was... There was an epiphany in someone's head when they got Frank Weller, the guy who played RoboCop, to voice Batman. Epic, absolutely epic. And I'm a massive geek, in all fairness. On like any level, I'm quite close to knowing most of the things about Batman.
See,
What about
if they were going to do Dark Knight properly, and I mean properly, I'd have had Batfleck in that.
Yeah, which is why he was perfect for that sort of older, more battle-seasoned... You know, the scene that defines him is right at the beginning of Dawn of Justice, whatever it's called, Batman vs. Superman, when he runs into the cloud to go and save that little girl.
Yeah.
It was believable doing that. Whereas if you look at, like, if you were to see Michael Keaton do that, if you were to see Val Kilmer do that, if you were to see anyone else, he was more believable running into that. But I was the biggest, I was like, no, can't believe Ben Affleck's been cast, dreadful. But the guy who, they cancelled a film called Justice League Mortal. Now, Justice League Mortal was supposed to be a massive Justice League film, and the story is out there online, you can find it. But they did that, and the guys who they got to play Batman and Superman, the guy who they cast to play Superman was Armie Hammer, who was in The Social Network. He was in The Lone Ranger. He played the Lone Ranger. And Matt Bomer was a guy who was going to play Batman. And now Matt Bomer, if you've ever seen White Collar on Netflix,
did you say Matt Bomer?
Matt Bomer. Bomer.
Okay, Bomer.
But Matt Bomer was cast to play him, and if you see him and you see Batman, it was quite a good casting, but it fell through right at the last minute. But going back to Lucifer, has anyone started watching season 4 of Lucifer?
Not yet.
I watched them all,
I
mate.
even started watching season 1.
I'm like 6 episodes in, I think.
Only 6.
Six,
Lightweight.
6
I just wanted to ask real quick, back to the Batman thing. Joker. Who is your favorite?
I've already got my favourite, and this is going to sound really, really jumping gun, but Joaquin Phoenix is going to be amazing.
Is that the Joker?
I don't know. I think if you've seen Gotham, they've tried to do the storyline with the Joker in Gotham, where the Joker's not the real Joker. He's the inspiration behind the Joker, but he's not the real Joker. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Now, DC. This is where I can go completely geeky with you. DC basically turned around and went, right, we fucked up with Justice League. Let's make everything a separate universe and a separate film. They then went and smashed it with Aquaman, which is a cracking film.
What a film.
And Shazam. I haven't seen Shazam.
No, I haven't.
Grimmy, the best Robin is Damian Wayne, hands down.
Well, I've got to say, I'm going to say I'm probably not very popular with this one, but I enjoyed Suicide Squad.
I enjoyed Suicide Squad, but
I hated that Joker.
I didn't.
Joker.
He was enough. He was enough serious enough and enough little bit crazy. He just had that beautiful twinkle in his eye. It was like,
I think Jared Leto could have. I don't know. He could have done better.
Joker was in it. I just saw Harley Quinn. That was
oh god, Harley Quinn was gorgeous.
Yeah, the thing with it is.
Joe, can I just before we interrupt any further? Just thought, obviously, Steve will enjoy this one. They're going to make a new Hellraiser.
Yes, they are.
Oh yes.
And it's going to be a female Pinhead.
Oh Jesus.
No. Originally, if you ever read The Hellbound Heart from Clive Barker, the head Cenobite, or the lead Cenobite, was a female.
Have you seen someone put Mark Hamill as Joker? Mark Hamill as Joker was inspirational in Batman the Animated Series. But the new Child's Play film comes out soon. And Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself, is playing Chucky.
Really?
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You know, he does all of the Joker cartoon voiceovers.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to Joker. My favorite, just to put this out there, here's Jackie. My favorite of all time, Jack Nicholson.
No.
No? You don't like him?
I love Jack Nicholson. I think he is such an amazing character in various of films. But that one, just, no.
Too polished.
Dark Knight, though.
Heath Ledger was cracking.
Heath Ledger was great. He's my second pick.
Heath Ledger would have been my, that's the Joker. It was just so unbalanced. It was brilliant.
Well, Joaquin Phoenix is going to be like that. If Andy Serkis put it in, if Joaquin plays Joker a bit like he played the character in Gladiator, it's definitely be the best. Listen, it don't matter if it's going to be canon or not, if it's going to be this is the real Joker or not. He is going to be amazing because you watch the trailer, you can see the confliction in him while he's doing it because they're going down. There's a killing. The storyline that they're following is the Killing Joke. Now, the Killing Joke is a very, very good graphic novel because it goes through a lot of things. Everyone needs one bad day to show that they will become something like the Joker. That's the whole idea behind the Killing Joke. Now, obviously, it starts off with the origin story that the Joker was I could go into the origin story forever because there's so many different ones for Joker, but this one is seen as the definitive, really. That he was a struggling comedian who wasn't very funny, and he was failing. He was trying to support his family. He failed. And then he just had one bad day. His wife lost a child. His wife died. He got ill. His mum died. Everyone died around him. It was just one bad day that turned him into the Joker. So what he does in the future is he brings in Jim Gordon and kidnaps Jim Gordon. He rapes Batgirl. He captures a load of the police officers and kills them. Not only does he rape Batgirl, who is Barbara Gordon, he takes pictures of it and shows it him just to get him to snap. Now, if they can get the essence of that book in that film and get Joaquin to play how he's supposed to, proper, it will be amazing. But
it is a dark storyline.
Most of them are. The thing is, a lot of the full graphic novels, that's why I love Batman, because Batman is always a story of redemption. It's always a story of Batman coming out of, no matter what storyline it was, still with his morals intact, still...
Can't kill anybody.
Yeah. Well, right. He kills, he shoots. In the early 60s, he was shooting people with guns. When he had his purple gloves, he carried a gun. It was only when the reason that they toned down the guns and stuff like that is because of the code of ethics that came through comic books. And when the code of ethics came in, basically they decided to stop people from seeing their favourite characters walk around with a gun. The code of ethics is still shown on a few other bits and pieces as well, like at the beginning of the films. I think Marvel use it as well. If anyone's seen Endgame as well. I've seen it a couple times and I've cried about 18.
We're going to see it on is it Saturday?
Friday.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I thought it was Saturday. No, Saturday I'm off to see Cloudbusting, which is a Kate Bush tribute band.
Ooh. Damn good they are too.
Very, very good. So I'm treating them.
Adam, you missed the squirrel.
The squirrel?
Yes, pet squirrel.
I think the squirrel's nicked a motorbike from the sounds of it.
Not interested, huh?
Yes.
Oh, you are.
It's small, it's furry, and it's cute, Adam. That should pique your interest, dear boy.
Don't be getting your penis out.
You've got to learn how to pet the squirrel.
I'm still using mine.
Yeah, still here.
I haven't put it down.
Oh, have you got the silver deity?
No, that's the Ardent.
And how was sucking on Matt's passage then?
You know what? The passage is a cracking RDA. Absolutely cracking. I was actually gutted about putting it down, but I had to get this tested.
Yes, Mark. It's that good, you can't find it.
The Profile Unity.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Direct from Wotofo.
Direct from Wotofo.
Whoa. With Wotofo specially designed cotton, which is the same size as the OFRF. Or
the off.
The off, if you watch the blog, because I did get definitive results.
Yes, so Bill, the VX530 is a cracking little mod.
Reverend, I watched your... Wow. Reverend, I watched yours, and I think you're an absolute bastard because it looks better than anyone else's I've seen on YouTube.
Yep, it does. He's just beautiful.
I said that to him. I met Rev, or Dave, as I found out his name was, at Expo, and I walked up to him and I'm like, I hate you. Your video is always so good. I hate you. But listen, Reverend Vapes is it's cracking, absolutely cracking reviewer. His reviews are like mini films, and I'm like,
Certainly. I say, out of so far this year, I mean, I know we're not even halfway through it, but 2 reviewers that have really, really impressed me is Reverend Vape and Flat Cat Vape.
Yeah.
For just film photography, I think are absolutely. They have really knocked it out of the park. A pair of them.
I watched Gaz's Healthy review. Cracking. Looking for a large diameter single coil RDA to go on the Keen. What would you recommend?
Ooh, single coil.
Single coil. I'm not really down on my single coils at the minute. Like,
do you know something? I know, Andy, it's an old one. It's an old one, but the Gorge. I still use the Gorge.
Well, I use the recoil like a lot for single coil. That's basically all I use. But I've been using this. This is finished. It just needs going on camera. But as I put on my community tab,
what is that? What one is that?
That is the Profile Unity.
Oh, very nice. Still need to try it.
I tell you something, right? I love mesh. I love mesh coils. I love mesh stock coils and everything else. And I was like, Watofo got in contact with me and they were like, can we send you the Watofo Profile Unity? I was like, yeah, send me anything. And it got sent over and the excitement sort of dipped, and I always become very pessimistic when something comes in. I like to start off like really excited that it's coming in, but the moment it comes through the door, the pessimistic test side of it comes in, and I'm like, it can't be as good as a stock coil mesh tank, because you've got you who's got to wick it, you who's got to build it, everything else. It's not a quality controlled stock coil that's been brought out. And we've been spoilt with things like the with the Freemax Fire Luke, things like that. The coils on them are splendid. Without spoiling the review, because there is a couple of niggly bits without it being a terrible, terrible tank. I could very easily be converted to building with mesh.
Wash your mouth out.
Exactly.
Someone said I've got the pirate impersonation wrong.
Do you know what? 55, I run 55 to 70. That is my sweet spot for mesh, especially in the Profile Unity. 55 to 70. And the advantage of mesh is everyone.
No, Papa, I am as well.
Everyone who knows me on here should know that I'm not a builder.
Kris, zoom your camera in.
I can build.
Oh, come on.
And I can't do fancy claptons or anything like that, but I can smash a round wire out. I can do a bit of twisted.
You don't want to be on camera, dude?
But you know, when it comes down to mesh, literally all you do is you get your mesh strip and you get your coiling rod, you bend it round it, done. And you know what?
What?
Zero hotspots.
Yeah, but the only thing that I'm concerned of is there's that little spring at the bottom.
Yeah.
And that is, every time I've seen one, I've seen it, and it looks so pathetic.
Yeah, it's like that.
I do not trust it.
But the Watofo cotton, which is designed to be fit in the Profile Unity,
yeah,
it'll not be long before everyone else releases mesh wick, just for a rebrand. This wick just for mesh.
I pull mine personally.
Pull your wick, but yeah, it's a cracking tank.
But you like the mesh, don't you, Kris?
I do. On on the RDA. I don't have the RTA yet. I need to get one. But I absolutely, from day one that I owned it, absolutely loved the profile with mesh strips in it.
The flavor of a mesh is just unrivaled.
Oh, yeah. And I don't even use the Watofo or the off strips. I don't use those. I unspool mine individually.
Yeah.
You know, and it's, I love it.
It's the thought of the dry hit from hell that puts me
off.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got the Vandy Vape original mesh.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was horrible. That was so horrible. And it really did put me off. And it kind of still has. But to be fair, you've got the Free Max Mesh Pro. And that is absolutely gorgeous.
It's outstanding. Mesh, when it's done correctly, it's just something else. And it is the only basic, it's the basic next move to start sticking it into your drippers, into your tanks. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see a lot of the times some new RDAs will come out with mesh clamps rather than post, similar to the Goon. I bet you could mesh the Goon.
That's an interesting thought.
You know what?
You could. You could mesh the. What would be easier because
fold it in half, pinch it into the clamps.
Yeah, but I think Goon missed the trick here. They should have seen into the future and released the LP now, because the LP has got the longer side clamps.
Yeah, I've they? Have you got an LP?
I have got an LP.
I've got an LP.
Have you had a eureka moment there, young Mr. Adam?
I just have. You know, if the LP was a year, 2 years, what is it? Is it 2 year old now?
Right, now, Adam, what you need to do now is getting back in touch with Watofo and say, I've got this really cool idea.
It's called the Kelpie, designed by Tony B. LP.
Yeah. You could call it the Kelpie.
The Kelpie.
The Kelpie.
The Kelpie. But
I just do it to take the piss, though.
that is a eureka moment. Because
the FP Kelpie.
That's a eureka moment. Though.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go off the Kelpie's original graphics, you can call it the Horse Fiddler.
Yeah. But yeah, that is.
The Horse Fiddler by Mr. Morningstar. That sounds fabulous.
Do you know something? I've still got some mesh. I think I might dig it out and have a play.
Somebody was right. I saw a post this morning. FP Kelpie, right?
Mm-hmm.
F is 5 letters ahead of K, and P is 5 letters after K.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting little bit of information there I read this morning.
Vic, you bastard.
Oh, my.
He's a member of the Illuminati, I tell you.
There we go.
I saw something today. What was it? Somebody born in 1933 would be 45 in 1933. Something daft like that. Or was it 78? No, that's it. If you're born in 33, you were 45 in 78.
Yeah. See, wait. Yes.
Yes.
See,
Yes.
Yeah.
You've lost me.
No, I got it. 3 plus 5 is 8.
If you're a vinyl head, you'll get it.
Oh, 45s.
33, 45, and 78.
78.
Yep. I remember 8 tracks, actually.
Dry hit there, sir. Dry hit.
No, it's not, right. I keep forgetting. This is the thumb, right? Another one that's in testing at the minute. But this is the thumb. And what I did is the lovely guys over at Vapeable supplied me with some Nick salts. So I made up.
Yeah.
I made up some. I think it works out about 38 Nick salts in here.
Yeah, dude. Man.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's like when I'm sat here in front of you, I go like that, and then I go, really enjoying that, and then all of a sudden I go, too much nicotine. and it catches me on back at throat, and I have been starting to sneeze from Nick salts, which is a bit strange.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
It depends on what brand it is, by the looks of things.
I use Nick salts in my Hellbeast with the mouth to lung coil there. I got that 0.7 from Aspire. I use 24 right now, but Innovate Labs sent me some juice for review. They sent me some Nick salts too. 50 milligram.
I can do 50 milligram. I did the kilo.
I can't. I didn't know I couldn't.
Not the kilo 1K. It was the Miley. That's from your end, Edwards. Chris. The Miley, and the Miley came with American standard Nick salts, so 50 milligram everything. I had no issue whatsoever. But my Hexa is what's that?
My film came with 50 mil. And the Hexa, that's 20, but it's 50-50 into it. It's 50 freebase.
That is the most amazing pod for first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever get to that point where you were actually... I was talking to this a friend of mine. I've given him a pod system to get him off the cigs. And he asked me what the one cig of any day I missed. And I says, I've been quit 5 years now. And the one cigarette I still miss is the first one in the morning. The first one in the morning because...
Well, you are Mr. Morningstar.
Exactly, but it's the routine. Coffee, fag, shit. And that was the routine. That's everyone's routine who ever smoked. Coffee, fag, shit. Coffee, fag, shit. Every single day.
No, sorry, no.
Are you you're a tea drinker?
I'm blooming not a tea drinker. What, you call me a Jesse, lad? I'm coffee, black, like my heart.
But the thing that's the only one that I ever miss. Coffee, fag, shit. Whereas the Hexa, because it's 20 milligram, but it's 50-50 freebase salt mix, still gives you that kind of tickly throat. Don't give you a full-on like throat punch, but it's a nice enough scratch that you're like, oh shit.
Tell you one thing, Kris, your dandruff's getting bad. Need head and shoulders for that, kid.
I have a crumb shirt. That's right, Bronco.
Right, well, we have definitely gone past the hour, definitely. I can't believe how quick that's gone. So, Kris, obviously with internet a little bit on the iffy side at the present moment, will you be just keeping everybody updated on what your plans will be?
Absolutely. I've got my phone. You know, like I said, this is just temporary for right now that we've got it back on, but it'll get shut off again pretty soon. But I do have my phone. It doesn't last very long, but I will be able to do some stuff from that. So I gonna have to keep a charger around all the time with me.
Yeah. So everybody, keep an eye on Kris's obviously Facebook page, and obviously you'll get updated there what Kris is up to, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you can get things sorted out, kiddo. BFG, what you got planned this week?
Right, this week we've got the end game tomorrow night.
You'll enjoy that.
So this week's Tales from the Ohm end game and the arc of the Marvel Universe will be our main topic. So I'm looking forward to that. If you keep an eye out on the blog, there will be a written review coming up for Vapable's home mix kit.
Very good. Already reviewed. Very, very good.
I'm intrigued. I actually went and bought the kit, so this is me as a consumer, sort of start to finish. All I can say is delivery time, what you get in the package, awesome.
You get everything. You get everything that you could need.
And Megan is absolutely lovely.
Oh,
I was like, Mark, you need to come and meet her. You need to come.
You do, don't you? You just want to take her home with you, though.
The first person I seen when I got into Expo was Meg, and I was like, oh, come here. Come.
Oh, she's lovely. What a lovely girl.
See, that's no good, because ugly buggers like me coming after you, Adam. You know, it's you just spoil it for us, mate.
I don't. I look rough on first day. It was only second day when I got my t-shirt out that were like, woo, check me out.
So, that's going to be coming up on the blog. Just keep an eye out. We have various bits and pieces. We put a post up last night about Mark and his vape tube.
Yep, yeah, I'm now
available.
Well, I was originally on VapeTube when it first started, but I've sort of like kind of lapsed. And I got talking to Mike, who owns VapeTube, and that over Expo and everything. And yeah, I've started uploading me stuff to VapeTube. Talking about me, next week I've got the Keen coming out. I've got the Steam Crave Glass V2 coming out. I've also got a Vaporesso Solo coming out as well. So I'm going to be busy. I'm hoping to do a little mini, I wouldn't say review, but a little mini video on the Alpha 3. This is that little
showcase.
Do for a diddly that opens your bottles.
Yeah,
and does make life a lot easier. So I'm not doing a review as such, but more of a like a, I don't know, a little montagey video type thing. A bit like I did for the artisans from Stilligaff. So yeah, I'll be doing something similar to that. That's the plan anyway. And then obviously Sunday we'll be doing the podcast. That should be out roughly about tea time-ish like normal. And then obviously Thursday again is the Ohm Service. And that is me. Any other news? Yes, other news. I have now included a couple of more t-shirt designs on the Teespring, and you can also now get hold of the Tales from the Ohm t-shirt and mug. So there you go. If you want to help and support the channel, you can do by purchasing a wonderful SoulOhm t-shirt or Tales from the Ohm t-shirt as well. So yeah, that'd be brilliant. So Adam, thank you for coming on.
Well, you're welcome.
What have you got planned next week?
Well, I did put on my community tab that since the computer updated, it's conflicting with my editing software, which is a little bit loud.
Oh, no.
But I do have some really, really cool stuff coming up. I've got the Watofo Profile Unity. I've got the Arden, which is halfway through my testing process. I've just put another build in it today, rocking it at 110 watts.
Ooh.
That is a good-looking mod, mate.
That suits, doesn't it? That looks pretty swish. But the Ardent will be coming up. I've also got some juices that I'm actually going to be reviewing, which I'm actually quite looking forward to. Some stuff from AVB Liquids, which I had a
Kris.
conversation to him. But yes, so some proper cool stuff. Also some disposable pods from Sigelli. And I'm also testing something from Sigelli, which I'm just going to... that's all I can show you because it's not released yet. But that's a brand new pod system from them. It's strange, but quite good. So I've got a few pod systems to come up, plus I'm waiting on the Fush coming in. The Acron Fush, which should be...
Hopefully you don't get any misfires like TVP did.
Well, that's what I'm...
They fixed it. They released the second batch after they fixed it.
Apparently this is V3. Because the first batch, the lights wouldn't turn off at all, so it just carried on draining your battery. And the second batch had the auto firing. But I've got the Fush coming in. I've also got loads of new flavours from Hexa. So yeah, it's going to be a busy couple. And that's why it's annoyed me so much.
I've got a hair in my mouth.
I've got a squirrel on my head.
But that's it, guys. Also, thank you everyone who has gone over and subscribed to my channel. I'm nearly at 1,500. So
Congratulations.
I think I'm 12 away.
Right, well, guys, it's gonna be wind up time because obviously everybody will be shooting over to the #1 vape show. Them, yes. By all accounts, they're doing the Kelpie build-off tonight, so good luck, guys. Good luck. May the best man win, so to speak.
Yes.
Right, I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to give Kris a big thank you and say thank you very much, kiddo. I am humble that you managed to get on, kiddo. I really am. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. BFG, thank you for coming on. Adam, thank you for coming on as well. You guys in chat, you make the show, and you ain't half made me giggle tonight. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much. Spanners, thank you guys for looking after chat as well. So I'm going to pass it over to BFG. You can pass it to Adam, and then Adam, you can pass it to Lethal.
Massive thank you to everybody in chat. It's been absolutely brilliant. Spanners, you're awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Jules, love you to bits. Kris, thanks for whacking up those links. Thank you to Adam for joining us this evening. He's made it so much prettier.
What do you desire?
If I told you, mate, they'd take us off air. Thanks to Kris and his little furry friend.
Oh,
So cute.
it's so cute.
And I'll pass it over to Adam.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I did get in a little bit earlier, so like, can I jump on? But thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And thank you for all the compliments, Steve. It's always nice. But you guys are always awesome. Always awesome. Thank you. But yeah, thank you everyone, and that's it. Kris.
Guys, thank you all in chat. Thank you to the Spanners. Big love, guys. Love to see you guys in here. Thank you to Mark for having me on. Thank you, Hodson and Adam, for joining us as well. That's what I got, because I'm going to have to get out of here soon so I can put him back because he's not behaving very well. But so, goodbye from Geronimo and goodbye from me. We love you all.
Bye. Come on, Adam, wave. Squirrel shit.
Squirrel shit. Hashtag no mash.
There's shit on your shoulder.
He shit on my shoulder, that one.
He squeaked at me and tried to bite me.
Hashtag piss flops.
Whoops.
Blue waffle.
Squirrel shit.
Dude, I'll be right back. I gotta put him back.